So I'm having one of those moments where I'm right about to fall asleep and I get that topic in my head and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I was wanting to talk about that for the longest time." Well, it's one of those times. So, this whole crap with this kneeling with the NFL, complete and total bullshit. Complete and total bullshit just to start off. Yes, they're entitled to their opinion. The First Amendment applies primarily to private citizens. It doesn't apply to private employment, if that makes sense. Let me explain. Um, Sorry, I think that was my cat. Um, when you work at a job, you can't. What's the word I'm looking for? You can't speak your own opinion. You can't like cash someone out at a register and then tell them, by the way, I want to tell you about the so and so bill that they're trying to pass. You can't do that. Typically, on a 90 percentage plus, most employers aren't going to let you speak your own mind when you're on the clock, when you're doing your own job. You're on their time and they're paying you to do the so and so work. So when it comes to the NFL, they are also a private employer, but they receive taxpayer money, taxpayer subsidies, which is I don't know why the hell they do to begin with, but they do. They receive taxpayer money, and also they silence conservative players but promote left left side of politic players. So an example of this is some players, I forgot their names, I don't remember, wanted to show their support for the 9/11 victims back a few weeks ago. NFL didn't allow it. Some other players wanted to show support for the 5 cops that were shot down here in Dallas, Texas. Well, I live in Austin, but I'm just Texas. And they didn't allow it. But they will allow kneeling and disrespecting of the American flag to show police brutality against minorities, which I don't really think that's the case at all. But if they wanted to do that, there are other ways to do it besides disrespecting the entire American flag. Like, I don't know. I'm sure they could get creative with finding a way to show their support for victims of police brutality, but definitely not in the way that the NFL is allowing. I mean, personally, I never watched the NFL, so I never really was into it. I know friends that were is a better word. I was gonna say are, were is better. Um, and they stopped watching it because of that. A lot of other military veterans that I talked to. So basically, this whole argument is about if they want to do that, they should not be receiving taxpayer money. It's that simple. They should not be receiving taxpayer subsidies. If they want to do that on their own, and by the way, they also have stadiums that they get funded from taxpayers as well, which I have no fucking idea why that's even happening because they're a private employer and they're getting taxpayer dollars, but whatever, completely against it, but they shouldn't be allowed to shit all over America and receive taxpayer money. That's my whole argument. So that and I one last thought because I'm about to go to bed. Um, they also love shitting all over middle America, especially here in Texas. I mean, they didn't even want to bring the Super Bowl over here to Texas because of a whole bathroom bill thing. Because Texas doesn't go with the PC crap, with the politically correct crap. We're like one of the exact opposite states with that. When you think of California, think of the exact opposite here in Texas. It's the exact opposite, literally. So, that's my point. And it's been a topic that's been on my mind for a while. But that's it. Peace.